Save our pet! Nothing on the ground. That was a warning, by the way. I do believe it's going to get worse. Yep. Those are tracking you again. Even though you've killed several of them, they really don't like your exploring here. There are a few minutes, a pack of particularly large nasty specimens comes after you. 6 wargs and a dark wolf, which is bad news. Haste drought. Defend. Special ability. No, that's not gonna help. Yay, haste. Oops, I didn't want her to defend. Well, now you need to do big healing on him. She's about to kick the bucket. Yeah, that's why big wolves are bad. No, 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 big healing. Jeez. No. Also be sure to pick up everything. If you don't, it's gone forever. In these overworld battles. I'm kind of surprised I managed to kill the Dark Wolf, but I did have to use a haste potion, which is kind of bad. Heal me, please. Thank you. Alright. Pass her crap back to her. Don't need that. You can carry the food. Actually, have her carry the food. It's lighter. Put that on, put that on, put that on, put that on. Really, I should switch her to a dagger shield combo. Five intelligence. Hmm. That could be good. I want to get all this up to 4, I think. Oops. No. Actually, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing. Anyway, back to where we were, now that we're not dead. Over here. Reach the center of the wolf graveyard. You don't find anything, but, well, more dead wolves. There must be something more interesting here, but you have no idea what to look for. Nope, not a clue. Oh, did I ever take that Shadowmark to the guy in the camp? I don't think I did. Where is the hunter? So I did kill that shadow snake. No, don't need the rest. Navigating can be tricky. Talk to you? I slew one of those beasts. It left me with a mark. Show the mark on your palm. Inspects your hand, then he nods and smiles. Yes, you have done as you say. You have claimed part of its power. Now you may harness it for better ends. Clasp your hand tightly and mutter something. Heat flows through your body. As energy flows through your body, the shadowy mark fades. You feel eager for battle. You are ready to rush out and charge the enemy. You know your blows will be more sure than nods. The power of the beast is a great thing. Sweet. Got 100 experience. It's not too bad. Before level adjustment. Probably a little less than that now. Stumble upon a small band of sentries concealed among these rocks. They wave you away so you don't reveal their presence. You think you can see bits of movement among the tall stones nearby. You hear the sounds of battle nearby. Among these tall stones, you run to investigate and find several Nethergate warriors. They've been ambushed by strange, hunched-over, hairy creatures. They look like humans. They're smaller. They have claws and fangs. Their hair is matted and filthy. These must be the goblins you've heard about back at the village. I should have done this event before I went to the goblin, den. Looks like the warriors could handle the creatures, but without your help, they may lose one or more of their number. Help them! Charge the goblins from the rear. They're completely taken by surprise, and the other brigantine warriors are able to slay two of them in the confusion. Battle is joined. No, don't attack him. Take that. I'm contributing, whether you like it or not. Yay! Battle concluded. One of your fellow warriors, wounded but still alive, walks up to you. Thanks for your help, he says. That was a tricky one. He hands you a shield taken from one of the bodies. After all, you deserve your share of the loot. Take the shield. Now we'd best be getting back to town. Those gobos are roaming everywhere these days. They nonchalantly head back to town, undisturbed by the strange beings they've been fighting. And I got a wooden shield. Not that I need it. Yep, gone forever if you drop it in the overworld, because you can't go back and get it. A hat? What's this hut? Find a tiny, shoddy, miserable shack sitting among dung and trash in this grove of trees. There are a few goblins sitting in the filth in front of the shack playing dice. You walk up to them, trying to ignore the smell. The small creatures look concerned by your presence. One of them points to the piles of coins they're gambling in. It looks like the standard bet is 5 coins. He says, Human, come, sit, play dice, yes? Sit down. You lose 5 gold. You roll a 4, they roll a 9. You roll a 3, they roll a 5. You roll 3, they roll a 9. Huh. I don't have much luck. Curse you, taking my money. Anyway, I've been meandering for a few days. This river is spanned by a beautiful bridge made of smooth, elegant white stone. It wasn't built by your people. It's too nice. It also wasn't built by the Romans. It's too pretty. It's not gray and utilitarian. The beauty, however, is marred by bloodstains on the white stone. There's been a battle here recently. The bodies ended up in the river, so you don't know who fought. There's nobody here but you now. Interesting. Now I get jumped by a wolf. Your funeral. I don't need to waste any magic points on this. Flanked. Let's see. I just crossed the river, so it should be over here. Several springs of unusual herbs growing at the base of this tree. Alas, you don't know what they're for. Darn it. I need more herb craft, I guess, or maybe I need to be taught about that particular herb. Let's head on in. At last, the ruined hall, which is your goal, towers right in front of you. As you get close, though, you suddenly stop. First, your feet get numb, then the paralysis spreads to your legs, then your hips. Fortunately, it stops before it reaches your lungs. As you struggle to move, a shade appears in front of you. The translucent, vaguely humanoid form speaks in a whispery voice. No further. The 3 crones summon you, as is their right. They exercise their privileges powers in this region to have you come to their domain before you enter the ancient and hallowed hall. Go west to the river, then go south. Cross the bridge and follow the river around to the west. The crones await you in the barren hollow inside the cliff. That is all. You may proceed. The numbness leaves your limbs, and you're free to back away. It would appear that the ruined hall is still frustratingly out of your reach. I don't like the crones. I'm not gonna... They want me to go this way. Ruin Hall north, Shadow Valley Fort south, Nethergate northeast. A shade from outside the Ruin Hall reappears. Yes, you are going the right way. Cross the river to the south and then head west along the river. Shade disappears again. Oops, I didn't want to record that. The bridge, like the road, is well built and very old. It's good enough to be Roman construction, but it's built too long ago for that to be possible. In fact, it's so worn and crumbled that it's amazing it's standing at all. Start to cross, you are alarmed to see something climbing onto the bridge at the other side. It's like a man, but taller, more muscled, with long yellow tusks. A heavy club hangs at its side. It lifts its club and waves it and roars, "You no pass bridge! No pass without gold! 5 coins to pass bridge! Pay or I eat! Arr!" The filthy thing lowers its club and extends a grimy paw for payment. Try to decide what to do. You notice that it has several friends who linger at the shore on the other side. They're well armed, trying to pass without paying, but no doubt involve difficult and invigorating brawl. Back away, the creatures disappear under their bridge. Perhaps there's another way to cross the river, but somehow you doubt it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is. Let's follow the river and find out. That's a lot of herbs. And spiders. Let's see, I could cross here, then cross here. No, maybe not. Not sure. It's not much gold, honestly. But attack! No, you shout. If you will not give us free passage, you must battle us to the death. Wait to see what their response is. They're stunned, amazed that anyone dared to stand up to them. For a moment they aren't sure what to do. Then they figure it out. They pull their relatives out from under the bridge, pull out their weapons, and lumber forward to attack. And I'm gonna die. Ow. Yeah. I'm not nearly strong enough to fight that many dudes. Close enough to the bridge to us to take a good look. It's a beautiful structure, enough to make a true Roman blush with envy. It's not Roman style, though. Someone else made it. That's pretty much the theme with bridges in this area. Solid, practical affairs. This bridge is of white stone arcing elegantly over the tranquil river. The marble glows in the constant sunlight. And it's so thin and fragile looking, you're surprised it manages to stay upright. The most remarkable thing about the bridge, however, is the way it sparkles. Maybe the builders set chips of mica into the rocks. Maybe it's very high-grade marble. Maybe it's some of the magic that seems to reside in this place. Whatever causes it, the bridge shimmers with a constant flickering of light. It hurts your eyes, and yet the sight is so lovely that you have to pull your head away when you do. The shape of the bridge is burnt into your sight. As you shake your head to clear it, you notice a man camped at the side of the road. He must have been watching you for some time. When you notice him, he motions you forward. Okay. You walk up and greet the man, who was just in the process of packing up his camp and moving on. He introduces himself as Manus, one of the many Roman merchants and fortune seekers that have been wandering this land for decades. You ask him where he's going. He says, I'm heading to Venarium. It's a little village to the west. Ever been there? You shake your heads. Nice little town. Odd people. But a nice little marketplace. I'm going there to get myself a bodyguard. Looks you over. You all look well armed. Travelers need to be. These are dangerous times. There are plenty of soldiers of fortune in Venarium. Thinks, you look like you're heading into danger. If you'd like someone else fighting beside you, you should look in Venarium. Packs his pack. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll best be going. Heads off to the west, crossing the sparkling bridge. He doesn't seem to notice how beautiful it is. Now, let's go. You start to cross the sparkling bridge. It feels like you're walking into a cloud of floating, dancing motes of light. Seems like it's not the stone that's sparkling, but the air around you. The lights swirl, coalescing and spinning around you. You start to get nervous. The idea of spirits and fairies is not new to you, but being this close to their magic is still terrifying. You realize you're relieved to finally step off the bridge, then you realize you're back where you started. You stumble off the bridge, you notice several miles to the north, on top of a grassy hill, a majestic stone hall. Yeah, I can't go there though, the crones are not letting me. There's a house back there. There's some goblins right there. Ow. Rude. Yay! Callahan leveled up. I don't need to use the big healing spell. Hey, someone dropped a fancy shield. Hello, house. You find a small island in the violence and treachery that surrounds you. This is a quiet, peaceful glade, sweet-smelling and filled with flowers. There's a warm breeze and sparkling blue river flows gently by. Not the only one who found this place pleasant. There's a small hut in the middle of the glade. Its cozy wooden building and smoke rises from the chimney. It's surrounded by a nice garden of herbs and vegetables. Do you knock at the door? Sure. Knock at the door and wait a minute. After knocking, at first you start to think nobody's home. Then the door slowly opens, revealing a tall person heavily wrapped in black robes. His or her face is concealed by a large hood. The person says, "Visitors, welcome, welcome." She must be an old woman. "Visitors, welcome, welcome." Then, at least that's what your best guess based on her voice. It's so long between getting to see people, real people, not sprites or the like. I am Pearl Blossom. Would you like to come in to my humble home and have some tea? I so rarely get a chance for a nice little natter. Sure. Home is warm, cozy, filled with the smell of herbs and tea. Sparsely